number one.
Good landing site here.
Alright, let's do this. So if you're tuning in, great. If not, great. This is like gonna be my way to vent while I learn how to trade stocks. So anyway, this week was fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I want to introduce myself first. On this game, I go by Driven 210. Again, that's Driven 210. And basically, that's gonna be my name. Kind of like what I'm gonna go by. Alright, let me see what I got going on here. So just to tell you a little bit about myself, so I started looking into stocks and like learning about stocks probably about 3 years ago. And what happened is during this pandemic, or the start of the pandemic, everything closed down. Obviously, I think we've all lived through it. But in pretty much like an instant, like my income was like cut in half because nobody was allowed to leave the house. Basically, you know, just everything was fucked up. So, you know, I'm not getting commissions because obviously there's no sales. I'm a district manager for a cell phone company. Yeah, we took a hit. So my company is a third party. We sell.
I got the wheel.
We used to sell Sprint. Now we sell T-Mobile. But that's what we do. And during this whole pandemic, like sales really took a hit, and rightfully so. But that got me into thinking like, God damn, like how could I make money no matter what? Because you know, I have kids. I have 4 kids. I got 2 dogs. I got a cat. You know, I got a bunny.
Supply cache
obviously I
ready
have a
for
wife,
pickup.
but lots of responsibilities. So as you know, as you can see, shit's crazy,
Extraction standing
right?
by.
So I was like,
LC
man,
for
how can I
pickup.
make money? So I really just started looking into trading. And I mean, I kind of knew what it was, but I didn't know how hard it actually was to do. So you look at all these people that are making a shitload of money, and you're like, damn, man, that looks easy as fuck. You just buy that shit, it goes up, and then you sell it. It doesn't work that way. It might work that way if you're playing with somebody else's money.
Next
But it doesn't
objective
work that way
located.
when you're playing with your own money, because the emotional aspect of it really, you know, fucks with you.
I got the wheel.
So, yeah, you know, I started out with $1,000 E-Trade, and I deposited my way all the way up to 25,000. But you know, I haven't made any money, to be honest with you, yet. It's just all the money that I put in there.
Enemy UAV
I haven't
overhead.
lost money, but I haven't made money, so I haven't blown up my account. But I've definitely crossed over that threshold of kind of like knowing what to do, but not knowing how to use my knowledge in the correct way. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now. So this week was fucking crazy. Monday, you know, I've been trading United Airlines.
Next objective located.
And Monday it gapped up, like basically went from $35 all the way up to $40. And like, shit. And the coolest thing is I had 1,500 shares. So as you can imagine, you know, I made about $3,800 that day. To me, being an asshole, being stupid, I thought it was still going to go up. So I kept my shares the next day after keeping it instead of taking the profits, because I thought it was going to go up because the stimulus bill was going to pass. The Democrats, I guess, decided not to. I guess both sides couldn't come up with an agreement to sign the stimulus bill, so I had 1,500 shares and I'm up $3,800. And at the start of trading day Tuesday, it just shoots down. Now, it doesn't shoot down right away. It shot up, actually. It shot up like 30-40 cents, so I'm like, okay, this is still going up. So basically it ends up shooting down. Long story short, I was up 3,800 on Monday. The very next day I was down 3,800. So come to find out, Congress not passing the stimulus bill, or I meant the Senate not passing the stimulus bill, and them holding up the legislature basically held back the $25 billion that was supposed to be aided to the airlines, which if that happened, the stock that I was holding would have went from 40 probably up to 51 like it was in early June when it shot up. So I kind of got fucked on that one, but it was my fault. That's what I'm trying to say is, like, I haven't made money, but I haven't lost money. Like, this type of shit that I just described continues to happen, but it's not going to happen anymore, and I kind of owe it all to experience, I guess. So with that being said, I have DraftKings. My target is $39. I bought it at $36.02. Right now it's at $34. I have 1,000 shares, so just waiting for it to go up. My whole way of like reading the charts has changed significantly since like I started trading as well, where now I'm looking more at like a 20-day chart, and I'm looking at the low and I'm looking at the high, and I'm seeing kind of like what the low and the high is for that chart, for that particular stock, and I'm buying it kind of at that 20-day low, as long as it's showing that same type of chart pattern in the 180-day chart as well. So it has to show the 20-day up and down throughout that 180-day chart pattern, and DraftKings really shows it big time. So just to give you like an example, is at $28, it shot up to $39.02. It was at $35, it shot up to $44.79. It shot up from $17 all the way to $45.02. So this is kind of like the trend of what the stock does. So right now I have 1,100 shares. I'm holding it. My sell point is $39, and I'm hoping that it hits my target next week.
I'll fly it.
And kind of like what I'm learning is swing trading is the opportunity that I have, and it's basically the easiest way for me to trade. Like, I have to follow some sort of rule. So right now I'm following, obviously, DraftKings, and I'm following the airlines very closely because stimulus is right around the corner. When stimulus hits, it's gonna fucking shoot up. So when I start seeing like the whispers of the Senate possibly passing the bill, passing the stimulus bill, then I need to buy the airline stock. So that's what I intend on doing, and that's my game plan. So holding on to DraftKings till $39, and I'm buying United Airlines when the rumors start picking up again.
I'll take the stick.
Then we have the stimulus bill about to pass.
Mission failed. Stand down.
I may have lost some money, but there's always another day in the market. In order to learn how to trade, like I spend 14 hours a day, and I'm still not profitable, but I still haven't lost money. So it's kind of like a
Moving.
it's like a weird way to be.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
As I die. But anyway, that's how my week went. Have a good one, guys. Peace.